It's Kambada, the shaman, the god, the crack baby. And right now you're tuned in to Kofi's Universe, the number one and most truest source for hip hop news, reaction videos, sports, black culture, and much, much more. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. Bada.
YouTube salute. Jim Jones speaks on Gunna snitching allegations. None of my niggas ever took a plea. Let's talk about it. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Let's listen to this audio, y'all.
A touchy situation that Thug is facing. I don't know the ins and outs of the program. I don't know the whole situation. All I could see is what I see, and from where I come from, taking a plea when you have co-defendants is really not the thing you're supposed to do. If you're up against a case by yourself and shit like that, that's something different and shit like that. But you taking a plea is a touchy thing, and I don't really want to touch too much on it and shit like that because I've seen my niggas go through some of the same things, but I can't say this. None of my niggas took a plea. They're all in jail right now doing the time. They accepted what they did. They accepted who snitched on them. They accepted it all, and they all sat down and did their time. Nobody tried to take a plea. Nobody tried to go around. You dig? Niggas even went to trial. They did everything they could, but do that. So I will put that out there and shit like that. You dig? And yeah. Once again, that's the decision you got to make when you in this music business. You got to be very serious about the transition you make, and when you make that transition, you got to be very serious about the things in the company you keep. And sometimes the people that you love might not be the people you need to have next to you all the time and shit like that. Like, you got to be aware. Awareness is everything.
All right. So you heard Jim Jones, right? You already said. Let's start from the beginning. He said basically, if you was by yourself, that's one thing. You can say, hey, you know what? It is what it is. You know, you can take some time, yada yada yada, because that's you. You did the damn thing yourself. You still ain't supposed to be telling yourself, but if it is what it is, if you want to take time, whatever. But when you have co-defendants, your crimey, your PNC, you ain't supposed to be doing nothing like that. Come on, think about that. He took a plea and everybody else still in jail. Everybody else, get ready to start a trial. And he said, you ever catch a case by yourself and shit, that's something different. Correct, for real, that's something different. But like he said, none of my niggas ever took a plea. And does that make them better than the next person out there? It just says at the end of the day, it was willing to go down and say they got that street cred. They still stuck in there. They can't take care of their families. There ain't nothing gangster about that because you can't take care of your families. But, the streets is streets. Some street dudes saying like, yeah, nigga, I do this shit for my set. Nigga, fuck my family. Nigga, fuck my children. Well, that's on them. That's on them. They're going to sit there and be behind bars. A lot of fools, I'm telling you, man, they get in that jail, that 9x12, that box, they be like, man, I want to come home. They ain't getting no more nookie. Think about it. They can't go to the restaurants they can't go to no more. Wear the clothes they was wearing before, travel. All that stuff starts to sink in. They looking like, damn, what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? This is not the lifestyle I wanted. No, forget that. I gotta say something. I gotta say something. So everybody not built for that. Everybody not built for the streets, and everybody shouldn't be trying to even be in the streets like that. I know some people say it's the product of your environment, but at the same time, it's like, damn. After a while, you should be able to like say, you know what, this is it. I ain't gonna do this no more. I have something else that's way better than staying in the streets. Start investing. Especially when you made it out and you a rapper now, and you making money like to go on tour. Your people are streaming your albums, buying your albums, got probably apparel, all that type of stuff. Now what? You can't even do nothing behind the cell. You just like stuck. You just you shit. You stuck, man. It's like when people be snitching, people are, oh, they a rat, they a rat, they a rat. I'm not even surprised no more people snitch no more because it's like if you snitch back in the day, 20, 30, 40 years ago, you get murdered. You couldn't even go back to your hood. Fools would take your life. Now today, you're like the king. You're like the best thing ever, but it is what it is. Like I said, it's a different time, different scenario. But I feel like leave that stuff alone. If it's people really in your circle, they're gonna say, bro, don't do that. Don't get involved in that. You cannot be in the streets and in the studio at the same time. You're gonna have to pick one or the other. You know, if you want to rap about what's going on in the streets and you want to be like the reporter, that's cool, but you cannot be doing both. Leave that shit alone, man. You can't, you got out the streets to stop that life. Why you trying to still do both? Who you trying to prove something to? Is because it has to be yourself. Post your comments below. Hope smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. You want to support and donate to the channel? I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.